Okay. Hi guys, this is Sam from Fluid Social here on Carnaby Street. Christmas time, green tea to keep us warm. And today I want to talk to you guys about building your social circle in your area. So when I get a question 2 to 3 times from different clients, I feel like that's something I should cover in a video because there's going to be loads more of you guys thinking about the same things and with the same questions. So today what I want to talk about is how you can actually build a social circle around you in the day and at night. So the first thing to do is to think about what area do you live in. So if you live in a remote suburb of a city or in the countryside, obviously things are going to be a little different to if you live right in the mixer of a big city like London, Paris, or any other big cities. So what you want to do is you want to be careful about the places that you spend your time. So think to yourself, am I going to, when I go and get my coffee or my green tea, am I going to any old cafe that I walk past and just buying my coffee and going about my day? Or am I being diligent about choosing the right places to go, the places that are going to afford me with the best opportunities to meet the kind of people that I want to be meeting? So the first thing to do is think, where am I going? For me, my go-to place will be Joe and the Juice. And I've talked about this a bit in other videos, but you go to this place and it feels like a bar. There's a bit of music playing, there's a load of tables. It's a really good environment to be in. The staff are really friendly. There's usually a really good mix of attractive and interesting people. So I go to the bar, I have a chat with the guys that work there, I get my drink, I tell them about what I do for work or the projects I'm working on, ask them about how their day's going. Over the course of a couple of weeks, maybe a month or two, you can build up a really good relationship with the guys that work in one of these good venues, one of these entertaining venues. Once you have them sort of on your side, where you come back regularly, they know you by name, they know a bit about you, you've got a bit of banter going, a shake of the hand, a hug if you see them outside, just being real friendly with them, then they're going to start to be what I call passive wingmen. So it means that whenever you go in that environment and you're looking around at the girls, you know, for me, when I go in there, these guys are going to say, oh, there's a really cute girl sat over on that table. She seems pretty friendly. And then I'm going to go and talk to her. And the guys are going to obviously have a good time behind the bar watching me talk to this individual. They may also have talked to her. But we've got that relationship. So what happens now is the girls are seeing that I've built this good relationship with the guys that work in the venue or manage the venue. So they're thinking, well, this guy's pretty well connected. He knows a few people. You know, how does he know them? Does he run this place? Does he own it? It starts to throw those questions into the air. What happens when I go up to that first individual is that the other individuals in that environment will also see that happening. So they're going to think, well, he knows the people behind the bar that are serving. He also seems to know that individual because she's been really friendly with him. How does he know everyone? So maybe I look over, I catch someone else's eye, then I go over to them. I say goodbye to this one and go over to them. Now the girl that I've just come from is thinking, well, how does he know that girl? So what you're doing is you're planting these little seeds in everyone's minds about who you could be or why you have such confidence or social value in that particular environment. So the thing to remember here is that it's a cumulative experience. It's something that the more times you go to the same good venue, the more of a relationship you're going to build with that venue, and the more relationships you're going to build with the people that go there. So what I'm really pushing to you guys now is that you should be more conscious of the places that you're spending your time. Don't just go to get a coffee. Go to a venue that you know and love and interact with the people in that venue. This way you're going to build a little social network around the area. You're going to get to know the guys really well. You're going to get a few dates from that environment once you have. And generally you're going to be making the most of that time you spend in the venue. So that is the daytime. That is how you build your social circle or expand your social network in the day. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about how you would do the same thing at night. And it's a similar idea, but the way you'd go about it is a little different. So with the nighttime, again, you want to think which parts of my area or where can I go to that has got good bars, you know, places where you can hear yourself think, they're not too busy, they're not clubs, places where you can talk to other individuals, maybe have a chat with the bar staff, and an environment that you can feel kind of at home in, or at least very comfortable in. So what I'm recommending to you guys is to spend a couple of hours on a Monday or Tuesday night. This is going to sound very counterintuitive, but bear with me. So you go out on a Monday or Tuesday, 9 to 11 or 8 to 10 o'clock, and you go to these venues when in all likelihood they're going to be empty and dead. So the bar staff are going to have nothing to do. The manager might be walking through and checking that everything's clean and okay. It's going to be a really local environment there where it's just the staff really working and maybe a few of the locals. The security guards will still be on the door if it's a bigger venue. And you go and you interact. So you go and you talk to the security guard, say, hey man, how's your day been? It's pretty slow today. Cool. When's a good time to come back? I love this bar. Get in a little chat with him. Only 5 minutes or so. He will remember you because there's nothing else to distract him. It's just you and him. When you go into the bar, go to the bar staff. Don't just ask for a drink. Ask them how they are. Ask them how long they've worked here. Tell them what you think of the venue. Ask them about their experience with bar work. Is there anything else they're focusing on? Go there and get to know the environment. Okay, so now you've got your Monday and Tuesdays where you've hit around 4 or 5 bars that are relatively empty at the time. Now, the key is when you go back on a Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, when those same environments are likely to be much more busy, that security guard, when you come to join the back of a long queue, he's going to remember your face and he's going to shake your hand and you're going to go in ahead of everyone else. So now what happens with the people in the queue? Just like I was discussing earlier with the cafe or that environment, everyone in the queue now sees you as a person with a high social value because you've been let in ahead of everyone else. So you go in, maybe you go up to the bar, and the bartender immediately gives you a free drink because you know him and you've built that relationship. So everyone at the bar sees you, again, as that guy. How does he know everyone? Is he the manager? How does he know the manager? What is his connection to this venue? So people start to look at you, especially if you are being expressive, if you're wearing clothes that make you stand out a little bit, if you're being very sociable in your environment, people will start to look at you and wonder what it is about you that separates you from everyone else. Now, the great thing about this, again, is that you're going to get that initial connection with these people. Just to look over at you, you make eye contact, now you've broken down that first wall. You've planted that seed of communication. So once you've got the eye contact, just stroll over to them. Again, they're going to give you respect because they don't know how you're connected to this environment. So they're unlikely to be rude to you. You're not going to go in there all flirtatious and obviously trying to get something out of it. Just go and say hi. Your social value will be enough for them to give you the respect and the time that you need to make an impression. So again, what I want to push here, the key to this is find a place that you know and like. Don't diversify so much, you know, going to any random cafe or any random bar. Find 1 or 2 that you really like. Focus all your time and energy on them. Get to know the staff, get to know the locals, build your social value, and the network will come to you. This is really, really, really key advice, and this has helped me build some really valuable social networks here in London and in Holland and France when I go traveling there with clients. So this is Sam signing out from Carnaby Street, Oxford Circus, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you want any more advice on this or any help, get in touch in the link below. Subscribe to the channel, like, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.